Pink Express is a company that is transforming the remittances landscape into Africa. We have come a long way bringing remittances to the rest of the world and taking the rest of the world back to Africa. We are a US-based remittances company, and we facilitate remittances into Africa, with Nigeria being our main market. It's good to be at the IMTC once again this year. It's been a wonderful experience in the last few years, and we are excited to be back here again this time around. This has been a wonderful platform for us to communicate and pass on our message to the various stakeholders, including regulators. The industry itself has come a long way. It has evolved from what it used to be a few years ago into a largely digital industry, and that landscape is changing gradually and will continue to change over the next few years. Again, so many new players are into the space, and Pink Express is making a very strong impact in terms of passing across the right message, what remittances should represent, taking care of the people who actually depend on these remittances. Rather than just focusing on the senders, we also focus on the people who are the ultimate beneficiaries. We anticipate that the industry is going to continue to change, and that digital play is going to continue to dominate over the next few years. We've already seen a large proportion of the remittance businesses moving into digital as against the traditional brick and mortar, and Pink Express is well positioned to take advantage of that opportunity. What we see in the next few years, we anticipate there's going to be a lot of consolidation, there's going to be a lot of mergers, there's going to be a lot of collaboration. We're already seeing that in the industry, and we'll continue to see that in the nearest future. What we expect to see as a challenge, compliance obviously still remains the biggest challenge, especially in the US, where which is the largest market for us, for Africans, and for remittances back to Africa. We've had to deal with multiple state legislation, multiple regulatory demands, multiple regulatory requirements, and this is not only expensive, it is time consuming and basically distracts us away from the business of taking care of the remitters and the beneficiaries of the remittances. But having said that, it's because of the need to protect the people at the other end, we see the benefit of compliance and we see the benefit of regulation. We just would anticipate that hopefully the regulatory landscape is going to taper down a little bit in the coming years, especially with the bank de-risking, which has swept across all of Europe and North America. Hopefully the regulators can also step in with the banks and help to sort of mitigate the effect of the de-risking on the participants in the industry. So technically that's what we see, that's what we expect, and happy to be in Philippines again this year, and we'll see you in Miami.